All right, let's get right into it. We're talking about the big one, aren't we? Question 5 in your GCSE English language paper. This is your chance to really shine, to be creative, and most importantly, to bag a ton of marks. So let's break down exactly how you can turn this challenge into your biggest win of the exam. First things first, why all the fuss? Well, look at this number, 40. This one question is worth a massive 40 marks. To put that in perspective, that is literally half of the marks for the entire paper. So yeah, nailing this question isn't just a good idea, it's absolutely essential for getting the grade you're after. We need a solid game plan. And here is that game plan. We're going to walk through 5 simple, clear steps. First up, we'll decode what the question is actually asking you to do. Then we'll get your 5-minute plan sorted. After that, we'll dive into the golden rule of all creative writing. Show, don't tell. Then we'll look at how to structure your piece for maximum impact. And finally, the all-important final polish. That's going to lock in every last mark.
Okay, step 1. Before you can even think about writing a killer answer, you've got to be crystal clear on what the examiner actually wants from you. And you know what? It's probably a lot simpler than you think.
So you get to the question and you have a choice to make. It's a pretty big one. On one hand, you've got descriptive writing. Think of yourself as a photographer, but with words. You're capturing a single moment, a snapshot in time, and just painting a picture for the reader. On the other hand, you've got narrative writing. Here, you're a storyteller. But, and this is key, you're only writing the opening of a story. You're introducing a character, kicking off an event, and leaving the reader wanting more. You don't need the whole novel, just a gripping first chapter.
So where do those 40 marks come from? Well, the split is really, really important to understand. A huge chunk, 24 marks, that's 60%, is for your content and organization. That's your cool ideas, your vocabulary, the structure of your piece. The other 16 marks, the other 40%, are for technical accuracy. We're talking spelling, punctuation, grammar, all that good stuff. Our strategy has to hit both of these hard. Right, which brings us to maybe the single most important part of your 45 minutes, your plan. A brilliant piece of writing doesn't just appear out of nowhere, you know? It's built on a solid foundation, and that foundation is your plan. And I really can't say this loudly enough. The biggest, most common mistake students make is just jumping straight into the writing. Look, your plan doesn't get any marks directly, I get that. But without it, your writing is likely to be a jumbled, unfocused mess. A good plan is your roadmap to a great grade. It's as simple as that.
So what does a winning 5-minute plan actually look like? It's 4 simple steps. 1, choose your task. Description or narrative. Make the call. 2, pick a clear focus. Don't try to describe a whole city. Focus on one street corner, one mood, one setting. 3, quickly jot down sensory details. What can you see, hear, smell? And 4, sketch out a really simple structure. We're going to cover a great one in just a bit.
Okay, now for the secret sauce. This is the technique that separates a pretty good piece of writing from one that absolutely wows the examiner. It's the art of making your reader feel the scene, not just read a description of it. This quote from the legendary writer Anton Chekhov just nails it, doesn't it? Telling is just stating a fact. It's flat. Showing, on the other hand, is immersive. It's powerful. You're creating an experience for the reader through tiny, vivid details.
Let's make this crystal clear. On the left, we're telling. The night was cold and moonlit. Okay, I get it. It's cold. But now listen to the showing example. Ekaterina was shocked by the cold. Burrowed under furs as she still felt her eyelashes freeze. Whoa. See the difference? We can actually feel that cold through her experience. Her eyelashes freezing, that's an image that sticks with you. That is showing. So how do you do it? Well, you focus on the human experience, like with Ekaterina. You use all those amazing sensory details you planned out, the sights, the sounds, the smells. Your job is to create a powerful mood and just let the reader feel the emotions for themselves without you having to spell it out.
All right, so you've got your plan, you know your big technique. Now you need a framework to hang it all on. A good structure is what gives your writing a sense of purpose and direction, and it keeps your reader totally gripped from the first word to the last.
And I've got a brilliant way for you to think about this, the gear shift method. Seriously, imagine your writing is a little car journey. You start off in first gear with your opening. Then you shift up to second as you zoom in on a specific detail. You hit third gear for the climax or the most dramatic bit, shift to fourth as you zoom back out, and then just cruise into neutral for a nice, smooth ending.
So let's break that down. Paragraph 1, your opening, is all about hooking the reader. Paragraph 2, you zoom in on one tiny but important detail. Paragraph 3 is your climax, the most powerful, dramatic moment of your piece. Then paragraph 4, you zoom back out again to see the bigger picture. And finally, paragraph 5 brings it all to a satisfying close. It's a simple structure, but it's incredibly effective for both description and narrative. We are on the home stretch now. You've planned, you've written something fantastic, but you are not done yet. Don't put that pen down. This last little step is what separates the great grades from the absolute top grades. Remember, your time management, 5 minutes to plan, 35 minutes to write, and a non-negotiable 5 minutes at the end to proofread. I know it's tempting to just write right up until the end, but that is a huge mistake. Those last 5 minutes are your golden minutes.
Why are they so golden? Because of this number. Those 16 marks for technical accuracy are just sitting there waiting for you. A quick 5-minute check can easily fix the little slips and errors that could cost you a whole bunch of marks and even drop you down a grade. It's such an easy win.
So, what are you looking for? It's a quick hit list. Scan for the spelling of words you know you sometimes get wrong, like definitely or separate. Double-check every sentence starts with a capital and ends with a full stop. Make sure your paragraphs are clearly marked. And finally, catch any simple grammar mistakes you might have made in your rush, like writing they was when it should be they were. Simple fixes, big rewards.
And there you go, a complete strategy from start to finish. You see, getting full marks isn't about some kind of magic. It's about being smart, being structured, and being accurate. You now have all the tools you need. The only question left is, are you ready to go write that top grade answer?